21. In order to meet PCI DSS requirements, a customer wants to ensure that all outbound traffic is authorized. Which two cloud offerings meet this requirement without additional compensating controls? Choose 2. A. App Engine. B. Cloud Functions. C. Compute Engine. D. Google Kubernetes Engine. E. Cloud Storage. Correct answer, C, D. 22. A website design company recently migrated all customer sites to App Engine. Some sites are still in progress and should only be visible to customers and company employees from any location. Which solution will restrict access to the in-progress sites? A. Upload an .taxs file containing the customer and employee user accounts to App Engine. B. Create an App Engine firewall rule that allows access from the customer and employee networks and denies all other traffic. C. Enable Cloud Identity Aware Proxy, IAP, and allow access to a Google group that contains the customer and employee user accounts. D. Use Cloud VPN to create a VPN connection between the relevant on-premises networks and the company's GCP Virtual Private Cloud, VPC, network. Correct answer, C. 23. When working with agents in the support center via online chat, your organization's customers often share pictures of their documents with personally identifiable information, PII. Your leadership team is concerned that this PII is being stored as part of the regular chat logs, which are reviewed by internal or external analysts for customer service trends. You want to resolve this concern while still maintaining data utility. What should you do? A. Use Cloud Key Management Service to encrypt PII shared by customers before storing it for analysis. B. Use Object Lifecycle Management to make sure that all chat records containing PII are discarded and not saved for analysis. C. Use the image inspection and redaction actions of the DLP API to redact PII from the images before storing them for analysis. D. Use the generalization and bucketing actions of the DLP API solution to redact PII from the texts before storing them for analysis. Correct answer, C. 24. A company's application is deployed with a user-managed service account key. You want to use Google recommended practices to rotate the key. What should you do? A open Cloud Shell and run Cloud IAM service accounts enable auto-rotate IAM account equals IAM_account. B. Open Cloud Shell and run Cloud IAM service accounts keys rotate IAM account equals IAM_account key equals new_key. C. Create a new key, and use the new key in the application. Delete the old key from the service account. Most voted. D. Create a new key, and use the new key in the application. Store the old key on the system as a backup key. Correct answer, C. 25. Your team needs to configure their Google Cloud Platform, GCP, environment so they can centralize the control over networking resources like firewall rules, subnets, and routes. They also have an on-premises environment where resources need access back to the GCP resources through a private VPN connection. The networking resources will need to be controlled by the network security team. Which type of networking design should your team use to meet these requirements? A. Shared VPC network with a host project and service projects. B. Grant compute admin role to the networking team for each engineering project. C. A VPC peering between all engineering projects using a hub and spoke model. D. A cloud VPN gateway between all engineering projects using a hub and spoke model. Correct answer, A. 26. An organization is migrating from their current on-premises productivity software systems to G Suite. Some network security controls were in place that were mandated by a regulatory body in their region for their previous on-premises system. The organization's risk team wants to ensure that network security controls are maintained and effective in G Suite. A security architect supporting this migration has been asked to ensure that network security controls are in place as part of the new shared responsibility model between the organization and Google Cloud. What solution would help meet the requirements? Ensure that firewall rules are in place to meet the required controls. B. Set up Cloud Armor to ensure that network security controls can be managed for G Suite. C. Network security is a built-in solution in Google's cloud responsibility for SaaS products like G Suite. D. Set up an array of virtual private cloud (VPC) networks to control network security as mandated by the relevant regulation. Correct answer, C. (27) A customer's company has multiple business units. Each business unit operates independently, and each has their own engineering group. Your team wants visibility into all projects created within the company and wants to organize their Google Cloud Platform (GCP) projects based on different business units. Each business unit also requires separate sets of IAM permissions. Which strategy should you use to meet these needs? A. Create an organization node, and assign folders for each business unit. B. Establish standalone projects for each business unit, using gmail.com accounts. C. Assign GCP resources in a project, with a label identifying which business unit owns the resource. D. Assign GCP resources in a VPC for each business unit to separate network access. Correct answer, A. 28. A company has redundant mail servers in different Google Cloud Platform regions and wants to route customers to the nearest mail server based on location. How should the company accomplish this? A. Configure TCP proxy load balancing as a global load balancing service listening on port 995. B. Create a network load balancer to listen on TCP port 995 with a forwarding rule to forward traffic based on location. C. Use cross-region load balancing with an HTTPS load balancer to route traffic to the nearest region. D. Use Cloud CDN to route the mail traffic to the closest origin mail server based on client IP address. Correct answer, A. 29. Your team sets up a shared VPC network where Project Co-VPC Prod is the host project. Your team has configured the firewall rules, subnets, and VPN gateway on the host project. They need to enable Engineering Group A to attach a compute engine instance to only the 10.1.1.0/24 subnet. What should your team grant to Engineering Group A to meet this requirement? A. Compute network user role at the host project level. B. Compute network user role at the subnet level. C. Compute shared VPC admin role at the host project level. D. Compute shared VPC admin role at the service project level. Correct answer, B. 30. A company migrated their entire data center to Google Cloud Platform. It is running thousands of instances across multiple projects managed by different departments. You want to have a historical record of what was running in Google Cloud Platform at any point in time. What should you do? A. Use Resource Manager on the organization level. B. Use Forseti Security to automate inventory snapshots. C. Use Stackdriver to create a dashboard across all projects. D. Use Security Command Center to view all assets across the organization. Correct answer, B.